Alright, so let's go ahead and get started into the first concept that you learned in this class. Now remember, in this review, we're not going to go through every single concept A to Z. What we're going to do in the review is we're going to teach you some of the things that you should be looking out for. So on the board, I have drawn a few of the Venn diagrams that hopefully look a little bit familiar to you. But what I'm going to do is rather than teach you every single concept that is on the handout that you should have with the study guide, I'm going to go and point out some of the more difficult things, some of the tricks that they can try and pose on the exam. So here's one of the tricks right here. So this is the most common one, probability of A. So we all know that the probability of A is the entire A circle. However, what people need to remember is that A, the probability of A, is not the same thing as the crescent right here. So probability of A is the crescent and the intersection, but that is not the same thing as just the crescent. So that's very important to remember. Probability of A is everything in A. So over here, we have the probability of A union B. Now, a lot of people want to take the probability of A and add it to the probability of B to get the union. However, if you look at the probability of A, you have to keep in mind that there's an intersection right here. And if you look at the probability of B, there's also the intersection right there. So if you take A plus B, you'll be adding the intersection 2 times, and that will get you the wrong answer. So remember that, and this should appear on the formula sheet, is that the probability of A union B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B. Now this part we said was wrong. However, if you attach a minus probability of A intersect B at the very end, you'll subtract the double count of the intersection, and then that will be right. So it's A plus B minus the intersection so that you're not double counting the intersection. Now this one over here is a little bit more tricky. So this is A intersect B, but complement. So here's how you should think about complements. Whenever you present with a complement, first pretend that it's not even there. So pretend this complement's not even there, and you have A intersect B. So that's this intersection right here, right? Well, when you attach the complement to that, this intersection, the part that is described by this, is now not what we're looking for. So the complement indicates precisely what we're not looking for. So A intersect B is what we're not looking for. That means the answer is everything around the intersection, anything that is not the intersection. So that's a few of the major tricks that you should be looking out for on Venn diagrams. Most of the time, they're probably going to mix these tricks in with a few other problems. For example, you could end up finding a way to mix this trick in with the probability of A or something along those lines.